Hello and welcome to New Fast Food. Today we've got some really fun news to talk about. We've got new items from Wendy's, Pizza Hut, but we're going to start with a brand new item from Burger King. Actually, it's an item that Burger King is bringing back that was thought to have been dead for 17 years. This is the Scary Black Cherry Frozen Fanta. It was last on the menu back in 2001. At that time, it was a tie-in with the Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors kids meal toys. And of course, back then it wasn't branded as Fanta. That's sort of something new about it. But this black cherry slush is colored to be jet black. It reminds me, and I think a lot of people, of the Halloween Whopper that came out a few years back. That was a Whopper with black buns, and that one actually came under fire because the black burger, or the black buns rather, would go in black, but then would come out green. And it wasn't dangerous, but it freaked a lot of people out. People weren't too kosher with that sort of side effect from eating their black Whopper burger. No word yet on whether the Scary Black Cherry Frozen Fanta has the same effect. Okay, then now as a brand new option for this one, something that wasn't available back in 2001, you can get the Scary Black Cherry Frozen drink as a frosted frozen Fanta. So that's sort of where they take the slush and they mix in the ice cream in with it. You know, basically they copied Chick-fil-A on that, but they do it also at Burger King. So you can get the Scary Black Cherry Frozen Fanta for $1, or for $2 you can get the frosted version over at Burger King. All right, speaking of Burger King, remember Cine Minis? Those were awesome. Not sure why they ended up getting rid of those. Pizza Hut is coming out with new Cinnabon mini rolls, and these sort of very similar to Cine Minis. Actually, they look kind of like they're a little bit larger version of Burger King's old Cine Minis, but these ones, the frosting comes sort of spread on top instead of with the BK Cine Minis. You would have had to dip them in the frosting. These mini rolls from Pizza Hut, they are going to be baked right there in the store alongside the pizzas and all the other desserts. Okay, now I'm super excited about these for one reason, and well, actually a couple of reasons. The first one is that I love Cinnabon. I think Cinnabon really can't do any wrong, at least when it comes to cinnamon rolls. I know they have a lot of other stuff on their menu, but as far as the cinnamon rolls, I am all about Cinnabon's cinnamon rolls. I haven't had a chance to try their new churro sandwich. That's been out for a while, but the Cinnabon in my area has been under renovations for quite some time. I'm looking forward to it coming back because I do want a Cinnabon main roll, and I also want to try that churro sandwich. But anyways, I'm very excited about these because I do love Cinnabon, and also because I think they're priced pretty well. You can get an order of 10 Cinnabon mini rolls from Pizza Hut for only $6. I think that is a pretty good deal comparatively. These they look size-wise, like I said, they look bigger than the Burger King Cine Minis. They look sort of comparable to the Cinnabon Bon Bites, which they carry at the Cinnabon stores. Actually, if you compare the calories between these new mini rolls at Pizza Hut and the Cinnabon Bon Bites, it looks like these Pizza Hut mini rolls are about 20% smaller. But even given that, I think 10 of them for $6 is still a really good deal. And that'd be sort of the equivalent, if you do the math, that'd be the equivalent of getting like 8 Bon Bites for $6, which I think is below the menu price for Cinnabon. So I think that these look really good. The fact that they're served fresh is a huge plus side for them, and also the price. I think you can't go wrong with the price. So I would definitely recommend these as a good deal and something that I can't wait to get my hands on. All right, and then finally today, remember about a month ago when Wendy's came out with their new chicken harvest salad, and I made the comment that, hey, Wendy's, it's been a long time since you came out with a new burger, I think it's high time you came out with a new burger. Well, apparently somebody over at Wendy's was paying attention because they just announced that they are releasing a brand new burger. Of course, just kidding. I don't actually think anybody, at least any decision makers over at Wendy's, are watching my videos. But actually, going with that narrative, it does kind of seem like this new burger from Wendy's may have just kind of been rushed out. There's not a lot of creativity along with it. It's called the Sawesome Bacon Classic. I mean, it's basically just a Dave single with bacon, and then it's got the Sawesome sauce on it. So of course, if you are not familiar, the Sawesome sauce they came out with about a year ago when they sort of re-released their new chicken tenders. They released them alongside this new Sawesome sauce, and it's basically sort of a signature sauce that for Wendy's, and before it was only available to dip your chicken nuggets and chicken tenders in. Well, now I guess they're saying that it's also good on burgers, because that's basically the only thing that makes this burger different from any other burger at Wendy's. This is a huge disappointment, at least for me, because like I said before, it's been so long since Wendy's released a new burger. I was really anticipating something big coming down the pipe, and really all we get is this Sawesome Bacon Classic, which is basically just something you could have made yourself before. Without it being a new menu item. You could have added bacon to your Dave's single, and then just asked for some Sawesome sauce on the side and poured it on yourself. Like I said, there's not a lot of creativity going on here. I'm not quite sure what's going on over at Wendy's. I think it kind of did start back when Dave Thomas passed away. Back when he was alive, I remember there were new, at least it seemed like I was pretty young, but it seemed like back then there were new burgers coming out at Wendy's, seemingly like every month or so. And then after he passed, it seemed like they sort of slowed down a little bit, but they were still coming out with some pretty good promotional burgers. And then now, in the last year or two, at least since I've started making these videos, there really just hasn't been anything down, as far as new premium burgers. They've really focused on their Twitter account, and they've focused on smearing McDonald's over their so some of their beef being frozen still, and I think they really need to focus on their own menu, because as we've seen, they recently dropped from the number 4 fast food restaurant down to the number 6. So hopefully someone at Wendy's is listening, and we can start seeing some really good promotional items return to the Wendy's menu sometime soon. All right, so that's today's fast food news. Thank you so much for going over it with me. Leave your thoughts down below on anything that we talked about here today. And I do want to remind you that throughout the month of October, New Fast Food is raising awareness for breast cancer through the Pink in the Middle campaign. You can get involved, you can donate, you can purchase a Pink in the Middle t-shirt, where all of the profit from it goes to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. You'll find links to all that stuff down in the description below, and as always, you can watch more videos right now.